Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Arcane Gate. I'm Dinaru.
And I am Charles Walker, Fall Monkey 20. Welcome, everybody.
Also, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave it up to you.
Alrighty then. So, last we left off, after a perilous journey through the wilderness, finding their way back to the town of Stonehold, everyone finds themselves pretty surprised by what they find, as they find a sleepy little town that seems to have been completely ravaged by a problem of these giant insects called anakids, as it seemed to cut off any trade or commerce they could possibly have in and out of the town. The party's been tasked with killing some of these insects and returning the town back to its former glory, as the town's currently running low on supplies. Now the party finds himself outside the mine that all the giant insects seem to originate from, and are getting ready to charge in. So party, what is y'all's plan?
Well, last we were discussing, I think we were going to give a signal for the guards up on the wall to throw stones to make noise to draw attention, and then once they did that, we were going to try to stealth in.
Mm-hmm.
I also have a little thing that might do something. Never done it on this large of a scale, but it could help.
What might that thing be?
It's pretty much fumigating the cave.
Intriguing.
That would be interesting. Like, how far could it normally cover normally? I mean, we don't know how deep this mine is, but
seeing as how just a small amount can fill up a room, I have currently a pound worth of powder and a full liter of acid. You combine these two, this reaction's gonna hopefully fill this cave. And since it's technically heavier than air, it's gonna float down into it.
that could work, but how deep down would it flow? This is a mine,
Well,
so
I don't know.
Depends on how deep this mine
I'm
is.
saying it's an option.
well, if you think it could work, I just think it's something that we should consider. I mean, we have no clue how many of these things are down there. We're assuming that there's only 3 or 2, but we know that there's probably more than that.
By what we've heard, there was 5? We took down
Yeah,
2. One got away, and the miner that we talked to recently took down 2.
So far we're thinking, based off of what we've been hearing, that there's 1 left. But I mean, it's like iffy if there is. Well, if we wanted to try the poison thing, we could try it, see if it bears any fruit, and go down tomorrow ourselves. But I think we need to do one or the other today. If we do the poison and see if it works, that's what we do for today. If we go in there, then I doubt we want to use the poison while we're down there, since we have no protective equipment. So,
Well, honestly, the poison effective span is very short. It's about maybe 6 minutes of full activeness, and then it dilutes down to nothing and it becomes ineffective.
then how about this? If this mine is where they're setting up, then what if we get down there, we find the source, their nest, and we fumigate that, and then get out?
This ain't gonna kill them, to point out. It's gonna make them very uncomfortable. But
Well, it'll make it easier
as big
to
as they
fight.
are, yeah. I'm just throwing out the options we have on the table.
Yeah.
We can all decide.
I think, just my general opinion, is that we use this poison when we're down there to fumigate the source of where we think they're coming out of. This would weaken them to the point which fighting them may be easier than just going straight in.
They come to us?
That too. We can funnel them to us.
I'm game. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, choked.
That's rhetorical.
You've gotten a habit of asking that question and then not expecting us to answer it, but good on you adding that part.
I've learned to add the rhetorical part.
Well, then how about we do it? We try to put this poison, set it up deeper into the mine. We make a little noise to draw them closer to the surface and have them go through it, and then fight them when they come out. Honestly, I would prefer to be up on the, if we could do it that way, I would prefer to be up on the wall anyway, because I'd be better equipped at fighting from a distance.
I still like the harpoon ballista idea. We can draw them out, just stick them, drag them in.
But does this town even have one of those? I mean, the guards seem pretty iffy on that whole having a ballista thing.
I don't know. Did they have a
whereby y'all are doing all this planning in front of the mine?
Oh, we actually left the town.
Yeah. That's where y'all ended last week.
Yeah, last week we were in front of the mine when we were starting to do this.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Now I remember.
I thought we hadn't left the town yet. I thought we were like outside the gate waiting to go in.
No, we gave a sentinel to the guards and said, okay, we're going to go up here and do a sentinel, and then when we're ready, you guys throw rocks. And then we came to the entrance to near the mine.
I'm
So,
surprised we didn't get attacked coming out then.
the path was stone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, since we're here, do we want to just start a ruckus over by the walls and hope for the best?
I mean, if there is only a few more of these things, we managed to handle ourselves pretty decently against them the first time, and we have backup. So I'm also on board with this, but we need to decide where at the entrance. So what does the collective group want to do?
I know the guards are already waiting for a signal to start throwing rocks.
Yes, they're waiting. They're waiting on your sentinel to start.
Mm-hmm.
So
If we're
what is?
going under the assumption that there's just one, we don't worry about the gas. We go in, handle things just down and dirty, get it done with, and then we can give them the supplies to make the gas if this happens again. Let them worry about it.
Fair enough. But if before we go in there, everyone put your earplugs in, just in case it's a sound that made them go dizzy before. It'll be a way of muffling it.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And we'll go stealth the second they start throwing rocks.
All right, just let me know when to launch the signal.
Okay. I'll go ahead and start getting crouched down and ready to go in once we get the sentinel.
Mm-hmm.
If everyone's ready, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to cast Minor Illusion as far as I can towards the wall and make just a huge, loud flare sound.
All right. That's 30 foot up in the air from where you are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that'd be 35 foot up in the air. Okay, that works. With a 12, they are able to see the bright light in the sky.
Cool.
Great. But in a you shoot up your light and y'all wait for a second. Then in the distance you hear some occasional just thud noises as you hear the guards have seemed to sprung into action. Instantly, in particular, Luna being the most perceptive bunch, just hold up. And she waits for a second and she looks around and she sees a few little patches of ground move around you as it seems they were pretty close around you as y'all stood out there talking for a while. But all of them have started to move away from the sound of you for now.
Mm-hmm. So the review.
Did we get a general gist that there's definitely more than one?
Make a perception check.
Who all's making?
I'll make a perception. I asked if anyone else wants to know.
So you make one.
Lordy, that's big. That one's big.
Roll a 5.
I'm not
That's a
perceptive.
boulder.
I'm
That's
not
a very
a
nice
perce-
boulder.
Yeah.
I'm not a perceptive. I'm not a perceptive person.
Yeah, you think they're all over there.
All right, then let's move in. Stealth, everyone, and then I'll try to start going in. Sword drawn.
Alright, that is collective stealth rolls for everybody.
All right.
Oh, mine's with disadvantage.
Oh.
Because you wearing click clack armor.
Oh
All
We
right.
all immediately trip over each other.
no! We all trip over
Wow.
each other.
I rolled a 17 plus. Let's say I have a 4, so I rolled a 21.
I got a 19.
Alright, so that is a 3. Oh, a nat 1, 3.
Oh yeah.
A normal 3, 6, 17, and a 19.
21 and
Good boy.
19.
Let's get some F's in the chats, boys.
Yes, I realize we're walking into the dark, and I'm fumbling, trying to light a torch, and still walk and just fall over.
Oh yeah, you can't see in the dark.
Nope, I cannot.
Yep. You start to
All
walk
you
your way
special
into the. You start to walk your way into it, and yeah, it is pitch black. And as you're fumbling to light a torch with your giant halberd in one hand and everything else you carry on you in your other hand, you find yourself tripping over the metal railing and with a solid thud, hitting the ground. And it's dead quiet for a second, partially because y'all have partially muffled yourselves.
Hearing him like tumble like that, I like pause and try to listen to see if anything's coming our way.
We're just all wide-eyed and just turn to him like, what was that?
You know, I'm just not even looking up. I'm laying face down the ground, just sigh.
I imagine
Oh,
he
God.
trips and then I trip over him, so you just hear a big old clank.
Well, I'm glad we're a stealthy bunch.
Oh,
You
It's
know
a good thing that our enemies are not, seeing things through tremors and vibrations. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble.
You know, like a 600-pound man falling on the ground, and then a girl with metal armor on.
Yeah.
No way they heard
Just
that.
sounds like a big bang.
Yeah.
Can I just walk outside and yeet the halberd as far as I can?
hold up a second.
No,
As I'm saying that, Matt, as y'all are all just kind of looking at this, Maddie's like, Luna's like, wait a second. And she grabs your torch and shines it above, and standing, what the heck? Oh, there it goes. And standing on this bridge, just out of peripheral darkness, you see this large hulking figure, bigger than any of the other insects you see. It's got these large pincers around its mouth, not as big as the Ankegs, but are pretty big. Except it seems more leaner, more bipedal, but it has these huge nearly gauntlet-like arms. Looks like they're used to dig through dirt easily. Looks toward all of you and just let that out. I need everyone to roll initiative.
That thing is huge.
Alrighty then. With that being said, it is the big boy's turn first.
All right.
And what the big boy is going to do, it's going to start moving its way toward y'all.
No, bad.
At least I'm not in the front this time.
Yeah.
No, bad.
Yeah. Amarok, to not be mean, I'm going to say you're standing up for mechanic's sake.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of cut out there for a little bit, so all I heard was Amarok, not to be mean, but yeah.
I was like,
I get the gist of what's happening. Bad things. I understand.
no, just saying, like, I'm not going to have it to where you're laying down like we role-played it.
Okay.
I'm going to say seeing this thing would make you stand up.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was already on my way out the door to throw halberd. Obviously. Okay, tell me how bad I hurt.
Alright. First, that's an 18 at Amarok.
Yeah.
That's a 15 at Maddie.
No.
You know what? Can I go
And
ahead and just reaction here the Blood Curse the Eyeless?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Just get this out of the way. I'm going to amplify it. I'm going to take some damage. I got to roll some dice. Dice
Go
button,
ahead.
there's that. Woo! Roll that. I
Do
take
it,
4
both.
damage. Yay.
Yay.
4 damage. And now, anytime he makes an attack, I have to roll another dice. Here. That does nothing for me. Thank you. Okay, well, hers goes down. Mine still gets hit. They take 1 off of each of his. Or no, it's, yeah. Amplified is
Is it-
1 off mine, which is still going to hit me, and then I got to roll again for hers because it's another attack.
Oh, it doesn't equal the amplified damage?
No.
Okay, my bad. I
You
thought...
amplify, and then you roll for each attack. So
Okay.
that's 1 minus for me and 2 minus for hers. And any
Okay,
other attacks he
um,
makes this turn.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
still
a
hits
28 for the last hit, so that's going to hit regardless.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the first
Shoot
one
my
missed.
shot.
You did good.
I attempted.
This thing's just got some Michael Jordan and Space Jam reach.
Yeah.
Alright, so first hit against you, Amarok, is for 11 bludgeoning damage. No, slashing damage, actually. As he rakes his large claws against you, actually cutting straight through your armor. It's surprising.
11.
Maddie, with your new armor, you're able to knock aside his claws pretty easily. You're pretty surprised and happy with it. Then with an angry glare, he just bears down and tries to bite you with his giant mandible claw. Mandibles attached to his face. Words. And that does hit you.
Yeah.
For 16 damage.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Right in. And that will be the end of its turn. Cyrus, it's your turn.
So is this the same thing that we dealt with outside? Like, does it look the same or is it different?
Oh, it's
A lot bigger, a lot scarier.
Okay.
And also, At the start of your turn, I need you to make a charisma save. As you look at it, it's weird. You see, as you get closer, looking at its eyes, it's gives off this very distorting, weird hue to him. You find yourself getting a bit dizzy. I need you to make a charisma save.
All right. Got a 11.
An 11? Alright.
I don't know, it's not showing my dice.
No, it still
Go to
doesn't. That's
the
weird.
Options enable 3D dice.
Yeah, I have it selected.
Alright, I need you to actually roll a d8 then.
A D8. All right. Two.
2. You're actually in this dazed state, and you can't. You're unaware of what's going on right now,
All right, cool.
and that is the end of your turn. Sorry, Cyrus. It is now Maddie's turn.
I shall hit.
I thought you said I shall spit.
I shall hit. How dare you? Tuh.
I
I
spit
choose
on
to,
you.
I am greatly offended.
and then because I hit you with that spit, I choose to smite you with it.
Yes.
Smiddle.
Oh god.
17.
17 on him. Unfortunately, that will not hit.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
As you do take a wide swing at him, and the blade bounces off this hard kite in his armor. It takes you a bit by surprise. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Would you like to do anything else with your turn?
No, because now I gotta reevaluate my whole entire plan.
Alright then, at the end of Maddie's turn, Marcus, it's your turn. I actually forgot to tell you to make a charisma save, so could you do that for me real quick, Maddie?
Charisma?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, you are good.
Oh, okay.
Nothing happens to you. Marcus, I need you to, at the start of your turn, make a charisma save.
Okay. Yeah.
I need you to roll a d8 as well.
So it's a good thing that the tanks are up front right now.
An 8.
Yes. Yes.
An 8. Alright then.
you fall in love with the giant bug thing. Madly in love.
I need you to, You know what, I'll actually roll for this. Lucky dog. So you find yourself completely dizzy, and instantly you see the Umber Hulk completely surrounding you in all directions. You kind of panic for a bit and shoot at the first one you see. Roll to hit.
You shoot Cyrus, and then your friendship's just over. Already caught him on fire, and then you shoot him.
Yeah. That's a 10 to hit, so no.
Hey, a 10 to hit. Wow.
I rolled low. I rolled a 3 plus 7, so.
Okay. Yeah, and the bullet does bounce off the actual Umber Hulk's armor, and everything kind of clarifies for you.
Question: does that use up my turn to do that, or?
Yeah. Well. It seems that is your turn, and also I forgot to specify you cannot use a reaction until your next turn either.
Okay. So it uses up my turn. Okay. Yep. Yeah. That's all I got.
Alright. And at the end of that, it is Luna's turn, who needs to make a charisma save as well. Oh boy. And Luna also does nothing on her turn.
Question: can I so I got the when I looked at this thing, I felt like it did something to me.
Yeah.
All right.
Right then. Amarok, it is your turn.
Charisma saving throw.
Yep.
I don't know why it rolled twice.
A 16 and an
Well.
18.
Well, both of them made it.
Okay.
You're now Jacob from Twilight. Congratulations.
Yeah. Less hairy though. Tell me, like, is the map I'm seeing accurate? Like, is there a little stream coming through?
There is.
And would I know how deep that is just by glancing?
From this distance in the dark with your vision, no.
Alright, I'm gonna take a chance. Just drop the halberd. I'm gonna run through the whole transformation thing and just see if I can't just lineman push this guy back into the stream.
Okay. So make me an athletics roll.
Alright, athletic. One thing I'm reasonably good at. Okay, yeah, 16. That actually done it right.
Yeah, you have advantage on that too, don't you?
Yeah, it apparently did that. It's a 13 and a 16.
Son of a gun. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, just
So I'm gonna say you
as
do
hard as
the-
I can.
You do the push effect, so you're only able to get him back 5 foot, but he is off your party now.
Nice.
Would I be like still connected to him?
Yeah, I'll say you can if you want to.
Okay, yeah. I'm again just wrapped up on him, pushing back.
But yeah, it looks at you and you feel these eyes are just something about him disorienting you. You're not sure what's going on, but just through your anger, you push through and just as it tries to slash down, you catch his hand and just start shoving him backwards. It's a bit taken aback at the moment.
This small yet slightly bigger man is pushing me.
Right. And that's your action and bonus action, right?
Yeah. Bonus action, transform, action to push. That's it. That's
Gotcha.
all I got.
All right. So that'll be the end of your turn. It is now its turn. Okay.
I just made my target. That was a mistake.
Yeah,
Some people
you
die.
are its only target right now.
See, bad move.
That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Ooh.
Second hit is a 9.
That do not.
All right, third hit. It's a 12.
So yeah, first one hits. First one definitely hits.
All right. So the first hit, with its other claw around it, slams it into your side, getting a good gash in you. You kind of grit your teeth angrily again, but you're still holding strong. And it does.
Damage, right?
Yeah. It tries to break its other claw free, but it's unable to, and it's currently snapping its mandibles at you, but you just keep ducking and dodging out of the way. It can't seem to get a solid purchase on you. And yeah, you successfully, you're holding it off right now.
Yay, I'm not dead yet.
With that, it is now back to Cyrus, who I need you to make another Christmas save for me.
Alright. I mean, use one of these. Yeah, it's just not showing up on my map at all. But, +6, so... 13. Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that is still a fail, so I need you to roll a d8 for me.
Okay, so we know 13 will make it. And a 2. So same as last
That
time.
is a... yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna refresh this page real quick.
Okay. And at the end of your turn, it is Maddie's turn. Since you succeeded, you don't have to make the save anymore. Woo!
Right.
Attack again.
Yeah! Get him.
No. No. Why?
He's currently in this interlocking push war with Amarok, and you just run in and slap him in the side with your sword. He seems pretty unfazed.
I'm just poking him like, hey, get off.
Stop.
Would you like to,
Skedaddle.
would you like to do anything as a bonus action?
No.
That's alright. At the end of your turn, it is now back to you, Marcus. I need you to make another Christmas save for me.
Alright. Uh, 15.
Hey, you're good.
Alright,
You were
good.
good. Yeah. You see the gaze just bearing into you. You kind of shake your head a bit and just realize, what was I doing? And you see clearly now.
The rain is gone.
Well, I'll do what I was gonna do last turn, and I'll touch the headband on my hair and transform that into Draco,
Okay.
and have him sit on my shoulder, and he's giving off this little bit of a white light to him. So then I'm going to have Draco do its shot.
Alrighty. Make your attack.
Yeah. That's a 24 to hit it with Draco.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And he takes 14 points of force damage.
Ooh, okay.
And he's pushed back 5 feet.
Yeah, alright.
Get back!
Let's keep working with this. Let's keep working with this energy. Keep pushing him back. And that's my turn. I'm just gonna stand there.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Marcus, it is now Luna's turn. Who needs to make another charisma save? 22.
Nice.
She shakes her head for again, like, ah, what was that? And she's like, Maddie, kill it. I can't stand looking at it.
I can't. It won't die.
You're always good at insects. What happened?
This one won't die.
She
I
is
love the
going to
idea.
run you. Hey, what?
I love the idea of the little sister getting the big sister to kill the bug.
Is it? She is going to run up and heal you, Amarok,
Okay.
for 9 hit points.
Yes.
And she is going to duck back behind you.
Like behind Days Cyrus. Also, Roll20 fixed itself just now. I don't know how.
It did it.
I've been trying all session to get the dice back, and then I just gave up, and it worked.
All right.
It accepts your defeat.
Yeah, that's all it needed.
That'll be the end of your turn. It's now your turn, Amarok. You don't have to make the save either anymore, so go ahead and do your thing.
Alright. Just same thing. Gonna scoot up, push it again.
Alrighty then, that will be another contested check.
Okay. Let's do this. Okay. That's a 19 then.
Alrighty. And that is
Haha.
13.
Ooh, I saw that 20. Get a little scared.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah. But you are able to push it back another
Just think about it.
another 5 foot. He's getting very close to the riverbed right now.
It's like in dang 300 when the Persians are getting pushed to the cliff.
Mhm.
Oh, goodness.
Except you look down, it isn't too deep a one, but it is a decently running underwater river.
If I had to guess, where would it come up to me? Like, torso or what?
You'd say torso, yeah.
Okay. Good.
Do you have all the components for liquid nitrogen in your pack and you've been keeping it from me this entire time?
Well, now he does.
Maybe. But now you're giving me ideas.
See,
No,
I have to think about these things now. You've ruined me.
I won't pull anything more. This one little stunt here, that's gonna be it. You just made it too easy.
Little did you know chlorine gas works like a lithium bomb.
Oh goodness.
So that'll be the end of your turn, buddy. You still have your bonus action.
Alright, screw it. Yeah, I'm going to chug my. Well, no, I'm not. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna save it.
Technically, because this is an unarmed attack, you actually could attack as your bonus action.
Okay, yeah, let's slap him then. Claw attack.
Alrighty.
I jump when he. Yeah. I have no idea what that rolled.
You
Yo,
critted.
that's a natural, that's
Oh.
a natural 20.
Yay!
And
I
2
just
Why
thought
did I
about
do
slack
that?
dice.
Why did I do that?
Kill it!
I was just like, hey, I don't know if he knows this. I just want to be nice to him since it's his second campaign ever. But oh god, yeah, he's still going to.
If I don't know what I'm doing, I don't attack and I just push things around. I move the battlefield. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll stick with that.
All right. How much damage is that? It says.
I have no idea. It's supposed to be 2d6. Is it what? 2d6 plus stuff. What is it? I gotta go back into my actual sheet here.
Yeah, the
2d6
So you're-
plus 7.
So your claw attack does 2d6 plus 7.
Yeah,
okay. Just
and
the
because it's crit.
greater than symbol's what's tripping me up here.
It's based on the dice on the screen is what it is. So you did your crit is your regular hit 2d6 plus 7.
It's normal attack is 1d6 plus 7.
Oh,
Okay,
one
you
to
did,
six.
you did 17 points of damage then.
Jeez,
Because
all right.
it's because that's a 5 and that's a 5 plus your 7. So
So you keep pushing it back, and it just keeps on dragging its feet backwards. Then when it kind of rears back to try and attack you, you just stick your claw right in between some of the chinks in its chitin. God dang it. And you just rip out a giant chunk of the flesh beneath that is now roaring angrily.
Jesus.
Alrighty. Did that be the end of your turn?
Oh yeah.
It'll now be its turn with its new reinvigorated anger. Now it's going to try the 3 attacks again.
Yep.
That's probably a hit.
Oh yeah.
That is definitely not a hit.
Nope.
That's the second nat 1 of the game, Deca. Oh my gosh!
Yay.
Alrighty then. It's a bit wounded by that hit, and it just kind of swings wildly a few times on you, but is able to land 1 solid hit for 11 damage on you.
Okay. Give me just a moment. I don't know
Did
how
I
to do it.
say? You just roll a d12.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. There we go.
There you
Okay,
go.
so yeah.
And you
11
negate
plus
all the
3.
damage. Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
good.
shrugging off everything.
And to add insult to injury, the one time you hit, it just bounces off your rock hard abs, and it's like,
Oh god.
and that'll be the end of its turn. Cyrus, that is one more Christmas save for you, my boy.
Alright. Maybe this time I'll wake up.
Link, wake up.
16.
You're good.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Alright.
You snap out of it. Everyone is currently moved around you. Luna's kind of forcing her way past, like, excuse me.
Yeah.
And you see it's nearly been pushed into the river, and you're like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. Like, okay, so, ear plugs are useless. Has to just, like, take them out. And I would like to... Since you got that pretty much handled, I guess I'll just use Vicious Mockery on it.
make it doubt itself.
Yeah.
Hurt
What do you say to this giant insect monster?
Well, pretty much take out my earplugs, and I'm just like, really? You have to daze somebody in order to beat them? We have a wolf guy that's pushing you in the river. Come on.
There's, you hear sad Heracross noises as it fails to save.
Cool.
Right, now this thing would be more of a pincer.
Well, if I could type commands right. 1. Psychic damage. But it does have disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Yeah.
And since most of its
what-
attacks have been hitting the first time, maybe that's the one that won't matter.
Yeah. And I'll have to go to therapy later for this.
Yep.
Alrighty then. You still have your bonus action. Will you do anything else?
Pretty much I'm just gonna tap on Marx's shoulder and tell him to take his earplugs out.
Okay.
Yeah, he will. I mean, he will once since it was based off of sight, not sound.
Oh yeah. I just don't know if like everyone else caught that yet or not. I mean, The only reason I know is because everybody moved so far.
Y'all are expecting the Odyssey out of Tremors.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, since everybody's still wearing earplugs.
Yeah. Alrighty then. So that will be the end of your turn. Maddie, it is your turn. The insect keeps getting pushed further and further away.
Yeah. I'm nearing the edge of the light, aren't I?
Yeah, like literally right here. Like, I need to slide.
Like the torch was somewhere around.
Right here on the bridge is where the light kind of fades out.
Okay.
I guess seeing the fact that everybody's trying to push it farther back, she's gonna charge it and try to shove it.
Alrighty.
Overcheck it.
Make you an athletics check.
Oh, so close to the
For
20.
once, I would like a good roll. I would like a good roll. Please.
You still could win.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
After a few attempts with the sword, you just charge into it, and it's solid.
You sound like me. Just the attacking don't work, so I'm just gonna push it around. Just bully it hard.
Would you like to do anything else with your turn?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Marcus, it's your turn. In all fairness,
Roll good once, just once this game, please.
the dice have failed us because this is the lowest numbers I've ever seen Dre roll in our entirety of playing D&D together.
This is true.
So, with my action, I grab at my pack and I grab a book, and then I throw the book at it and I cast Catapult.
What book is it, out of curiosity?
It's just a note. It's just a notebook that he like scribbles in. It's nothing important. It's just
For joke's sakes, I really wish it was a law book.
Yes, he gets this. He gets the deck save for it, so it doesn't matter. Wait, no, he has to make a deck save. Yeah, that was his athletics from before. He has to make a deck save to avoid getting hit by it.
And that's a +1, so I imagine a 13 will not beat
Nope.
your book.
No, he gets hit. He gets hit by a book that I have in, just a rando book I have in my inventory.
So from my perspective here, I'm just pushing this giant thing. Suddenly, an explosion of paper around me.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
And the paper trail leads back to Marcus.
So cast.
Yeah, it's 3d8.
Oh wait, it didn't.
Alright.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it did. I did 15 points of damage with a book.
Yeah, that book's... There's nothing left of that book.
Confetti. And
Yeah, yeah. Amarok and Maddie are having this rough tug of war with this giant creature, then suddenly...
that's what my action, with my bonus action, I'm then going to try to shoot it with Draco.
Oh man, I love this. Artificer's so neat.
That was a lot of dice.
Wait, what? Okay, 18 to hit it.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It takes 7 points of force damage and is pushed back 5 feet.
Okay. It's kind of teetering on the edge, so I'm going to just roll a d20 to see what happens. Okay. So currently it is barely hanging on the edge, but isn't completely off yet. It is teetering though.
Okay. I can still hit stuff from where I am, so I'm just gonna stay there. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Alright. And it will now be Luna's turn. We still she is going to look, she's going to see you throw the notebooks like, huh, that's neat. Go kind of look around the corner like, man, I'll make it easy, kill it. And she will hold up her holy symbol, and you see like a bright brand seem to start burning its way into the skin of the thing. As she uses her Path to Death's Door channel divinity on it.
Ooh.
So the next hit on it will do double damage.
Ooh. Oh. Just for a quick point of perspective, that book weighed 5 pounds, so it was a chunky book.
So,
That hurt. What sort of sketchbooks do you have? Jeez.
one of those sketchbooks that you just never finish.
I mean, I don't draw in the first place, so yeah, I relate. We're ready. At the end of Luna's turn, Amarok. You see it's teetering pretty bad, so what you gonna do?
Alright. Well, I'm going to take 5 foot back and just get as much of a run and go as I can and just tackle this thing as high up towards its head as I can. Pretty much just wrestling move here, just jump into a headlock and ride it down is what I want to do. Does that make sense? This is 600 pounds of Wolfman hitting this thing. I don't have to be bigger than it, I just have to hit it hard enough to shift it. I want it to fall over is what I want to do.
Alright, make an athletics check.
Okay. Yeah, 16.
Nice.
Nice. My heart's beating real fast right now. Oh no!
Hang on. It has disadvantage because it is on the edge.
Oh no.
Somehow, it catches you and is just able to shove you off of it to best of its ability.
Alright, so I'm back down in front of it then.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold that then. Because I don't... Would that be considered a attack that I can hit with?
What, your bonus action?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Okay. And I would like to slap it again.
Alright. Yeah, you actually could try and push it again as bonus action. You just won't be able to do the
Then
full-on
yeah.
tackle roll.
Now I'm gonna push. I don't know. Just pushing again. I don't know what this is rolling until I've clicked both buttons now.
What
Okay.
the?
I clicked both buttons, is what I said. Disregard the claw attack and go with the push.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh wait,
Look at the numbers closer.
yeah, is a disadvantage.
As it
Oh.
trips back and falls into the water below.
Okay. I'm still
It's
moving. around on it.
Alright. It's currently about stomach high, and it falls into the water and just stands its way up, and it gets out of water staring at you, just angry, water dripping off of it. Annoyed, in pain, and definitely spiteful.
Okay.
And it is going to use this action to disengage in 5, 10, and it just slashes into the wall and just starts carving its way through it like it's nothing, and disappears up here.
Can I see the hole it went in at?
You can.
I can?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it something I could walk into then?
You think you could? Currently, it is filling up with water.
Okay, good. That's all I need.
Okay. But yeah, it is currently out of sight to what you can see. Yeah, it moved through the it moved through there pretty quickly. But yeah, currently it left the tunnel that is 5 foot wide and 8 foot high.
Alright.
So this thing's only slightly taller than you, jeez. Freaking D&D logic on the size. Alright, that is the end of its turn. Cyros.
All right. So, is there any rocks like near us? Like sort of instead of like just earthy dirt. Any more structural ground anywhere?
There's a decent bit in this mine, yeah.
And I would have probably seen that it went like this way, right?
Yeah,
I've
with-
seen it walk and then heard digging sounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to move here. I think this is more solid. Oh, better. Where was I? Right here? 5, 10, 15,
You
20,
were-
25, 30.
You were right. You were right next to me.
Alright. I'm going to use my dash action to go here on the bridge.
Alright, you can't see him, but you can see the hole.
That is fine. I'm going to then use my bonus action to... Who needs inspiration more? Actually, I'll use my bonus action to give inspiration to Maddie.
I might be a lost cause.
That's what park inspirations are for.
Yeah, as I pass through everybody, like just runting, I'm just like, oh, can't dig through straight wood, hopefully. As I just stand on the bridge.
Could be worse. Mal in our chat said she accidentally made darkness since she's very tanky, but can't roll above a 10.
I'm struggling.
If you hit, you will wreck them. But
Yeah, that's Darkness's character from Konosuba, yeah. But, alright. If that's the end of your turn, Cyrus. Maddie, what shall you do? It is currently out of sight, but not out of mind.
I guess we have nothing else to do but move forward. But I'm gonna keep an eye out.
Okay, so where are you going to move to? Hey, just to be clear, y'all can't see the Umber Hulk right now, can y'all?
No.
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 Oh, think so. No.
Did you take it away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you have it to where
I
you can
can't
see it though?
but
Yeah, I have it to where I can see it. I was just making sure I did this right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's it.
We can't see it.
Okay, just make sure.
I'm just guessing. and how the murderous bug thing probably wants to get at us,
Mhm.
and it dug in.
And hang on, actually. So that was just your movement. You still have your actions and bonus action. And Maddie, also, with your make a perception check real quick.
Okay. With my rolls, that's gonna be interesting.
Gotta believe in the heart of the dice. You did it, Peter.
Did I? Did I really?
Yeah, 14 ain't bad. That's what you needed.
Oh, okay.
Currently in this room, you actually see a pretty decent pile of coins.
It's a trap.
They're all mimics.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
anything. I'm just saying what you see.
It's a trap.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just telling you what you see.
I'll just announce what I see to the rest of the party.
We'll deal with that later. We have to deal with this. That's all I'll say.
Where do you see it?
This whole room
Mr.
up
Bean.
here filled with coins.
Alright. And
Just mountains.
Maddie, you
of
going?
it.
Yeah. Maddie, you going to do anything for your action or bonus action?
I'm just gonna prepare an action. That
So
if
do
that
what?
thing comes back or if anything comes out to attack, to sling.
Okay. If it gets within your range.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, that'll be the end of your turn. Marcus, it is your turn.
Okay. So. Amarok, did you see that thing go into the water? How far up did it come to it?
Because I don't know if I can actually talk or I'm playing it because I can't. I just look at you and shrug, and just point at it.
I'll
No,
say you
you
can
just-
talk, it just comes out real guttural.
Yeah, it's like you could.
Well,
Oh, yeah, I forget you shifted right now.
oh yeah, I have a dog face.
Alright.
You talk, but
So-
everything is enunciated with ooh-woo.
Ah.
I don't know.
But all right, so what I will do is I only have 5 feet or more of movement, so I'll get right here, and then I'll hold my action for if it comes back. What? Oh wait. So did he tell me how deep the water was, or no?
Yeah, you never did say. You just shrugged, didn't you?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Well, since I don't know, I don't want to risk it. So I'll stand there and hold my action for if I see it to shoot.
Alright then. That'll be the end of your turn.
Is Lewis all the way back there?
Yeah, I'm already worrying about that.
She could make it. Right?
Blue just kind of
Yeah,
rounds the
it's
corners like, yeah, I'm not staying over there by myself. And she's going to use her action to dash. Get over here for you guys. And she sees you're a bit injured, like, ain't good. And she is going to heal you for 6 with Healing Word.
Okay. You said 6?
Mm-hmm. Alright. That is her action and bonus action. That'll be the end of her turn. Oh. It is now back to Amarok.
Seeing as how I can't see it, and I realize I am at the edge of my lot, just frustrated scoff here, and walk over, pick up just the biggest rock I could find, and revert back to my heritage here of stone giants and just ready a thrown rock action. I'm gonna peg the giant bug with a rock when it comes out.
Your ancestors are all smiling upon you.
Oh yes. Stone Bones is proud.
Alright. It will now be back to the Hulk's turn. Let's see. Gotta go here. Okay, that's handy.
For you or us?
You should do it.
Rock's checking his throwing distance.
Oh yeah. I'm getting ready, okay?
It's very quiet for a second, then Luna holds up her hands like, here I'm moving. Not sure when though. Also, if I never said it out loud, Luna's passive perception's now a 19.
Oh
Oh
wow.
dang.
What?
She took a feat.
Hey, if you ever want to use passive investigation, I'm on par with her in that. Meanwhile, I think my perception is the lowest in the party.
It's lower than
No one
mine.
really has.
Respectable average.
No one has an incredible passive perception, so she took that to cover some ground.
Smart.
And also, she really liked the feat.
It's a good. I have an idea of what I think she picked, and it's a good feat if that's the one she picked.
Mhm.
But
It changes my plans then. I can focus elsewhere.
Oh, are you thinking of doing that?
What?
Because you have the best passive when it comes to like tracking something.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. And a few moments go by and nothing happens, but you do hear some other noises. As there is a bit of light coming in from the mouth of the cave, you do see a shadow kind of pass by it. As you see at the mouth of the cave,
He's so small.
um,
It's a baby.
It's
Oh,
getting
no.
bigger.
No.
And then it
It's
hit
pretty
me.
quick.
objects in mirror may be smaller than they appear.
Oh no.
You know, it always looked like that frisbee was getting closer. And then it hit me. I screwed up that line anyways. It was supposed to be bigger. Oh well, let's go on. Move on.
No, also funny.
Yeah, this is bad.
As you see, the bugs are kind of crawling into the cave curiously, coming in from all the noise that started happening after they lost interest in the rocks.
I told you we should use a pig.
well, sorry
That
that
would
we
be-
didn't get.
It's all sorry about that.
I was just like, well, Yeah, no, I wasn't saying anything.
Sorry. But as they come in, I will allow Marcus and Amarok's reactions to trigger if y'all like.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. In with the rock.
Because something does come into your peripheral as you see the remainder of the insects are now joining the fight.
Yeah, surprisingly, I don't know what you would roll for rock. So just, what?
It will be just your strength. Because it counts
Well,
as
I'm missed anyways.
Oh, does that add your strength to it?
No,
would a rock, a thrown rock, would be dexterity,
It would-
wouldn't it?
It would add your strength. No, because it's a big rock. So no, it would add your strength, not your proficient, since you're not proficient in throwing rocks.
Mm-hmm.
So, what, 17?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Not broken.
Uh,
What, and
twen-
I was repping
22.
22 would definitely hit. I'll say roll 2d4 plus your strength for this rock, Amarok.
Okay.
Also, like with throwing
24?
weapons, the roll is may use dexterity. So you can still use strength for it.
So that's a 4 plus my strength would be 5. So that's, what, 9 total?
Okay, nice.
And that's 11 points of damage to this guy right here, since that's the first one I would have saw.
Alright. And this cool trick shot move, you just slam this boulder into it in the impact zone. Marcus quickly pulls his gun out, shoots it in the same spot where its armor's cracked a bit. And y'all both get some decent hits on this first creature. And it looks a bit hurt and angry. And you look at it, you see its armor's already busted up a bit as you realize this is the one that escaped you yesterday.
Time to finish the job.
Alright. And that will be the end of that the reaction, so it is back to Cyrus's turn.
Cool. Let's see, how far away? About 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 40. Okay. I think I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
The weakness to all giant bug creatures.
Yes.
Wisdom saves.
Yeah, I'll cast it on the one that's injured. So it has to make
Right.
a Wisdom save.
It rolls a 15.
Was it 15? I think it passes. Yeah, just barely passes.
Okay, so it does. It'll take half damage.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll still
It
take
can-
3d6 half.
Yeah, it doesn't run, but it takes the damage still, half the damage still.
Oh yeah, which is still fantastic. 12. So 6.
And before this creature can even really do anything, it looks pretty beaten, brutalized just from entering this fray. As now it is bleeding from its mouth even more, and there's a big gaping wound in its stomach. Will that be the end of your turn, Cyrus?
Yep, I'm just going to stay on this bridge.
I'll write it in. I see what you're doing. Maddie, it's your turn.
Let's see. As far as I can go, so I'm just going to place myself there, and since it's my turn, my last reaction dropped, so I'm going to prepare another reaction
Okay, I got you.
for once one gets closer to Slash.
I got
We
you.
hold the line.
Stand your ground.
Will that be the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. That'll be the end of your turn, Maddie. Marcus.
Okay, so the one that's our friend from the other day, I'm gonna use. I'm going to, yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action to make Draco shoot at it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
19 to hit it,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and 14
Yeah.
points of force. 14 points of force.
Seeing the weakness in the armor, you shoot it again, and it just blows a giant hole through its stomach. And the creature just kind of limply falls to the ground. It is dead.
And then I'm gonna use my action to hold my action to shoot another enemy if it gets within range of my gun. And well, actually, I'll move further back on the bridge, and then I'll do that.
Okay.
It's still in that one. Okay. Yeah, and then I'll hold my action.
Alright.
No.
That'll be end your turn. It is now Luna's turn. Let's see. Do I have something else? Oh yeah, that'll work. It's like, yeah, nothing I can do here. And with her turn, she is going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and we'll summon it in the form of a ballista. Right next to her, and she's like, "Cause he wouldn't shut up about it, Amarok." Get your ballista.
The only weird thing about it, though, is that since it can't actually fire, it'll be her hitting someone over the head with a ballista.
Still intimidating. I've thought of that before. Just a giant archer, and they just have a ballista mounted to the wrist. All right, and no one else in her. Wait, what? Oh, jeez, John.
It's a water deep thing. One of the NPCs has an oversized longbow which goes off strength versus dexterity.
Oh, that's cool. Didn't notice that. Alright. At the end of Luna's turn, it is now Amarok's turn.
Hey, question. Would this be like difficult terrain? Difficult terrain for them since it's like 5 foot wide and they're big?
I'd say it would. That makes sense.
Okay. So
Though
it's
they
gonna
can
slow
also-
them down.
They can dig through earth like it's nothing, so...
Good point. So yeah, they just wallow that out. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my location here, hold an action, just attack. I'm gonna pick up another rock.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm gonna hold like a claw attack, I guess. Because I figure they can get to me. I'm thinking with walls. So yeah, just holding the claw attack.
Okay. That will work. And at the... Your turn is the Ankeg's turn. It's going to... Makes way up to you.
So, my held action will go off then.
And
Yeah.
will.
And Maddie's will as well.
And mine. So we all rolling to slap them? Because they dared to invade our personal space?
No, I'm gonna shoot them because they got on my property.
You own
Castle
this
wall.
mine.
Oh, and Dice isn't showing up again. I guess just announce what happens. Like the numbers and stuff.
Numbers still show up in chat, so it's good. Was that an 11, Marcus?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, that will not hit. Maddie, did you roll?
Yeah.
She rolled an 18.
18.
Oh, that'll definitely hit.
Yay! I hit!
You hit.
Nice.
I hit!
You hit.
I hit!
I rolled a 13.
You hit, and you cut. You get a solid cut on it. You get a little excited, like, "Yeah, I did it."
Yeah, I rolled a 13. I don't.
That will not hit,
Yeah.
fortunately. Let's make their way over to y'all, and the one on you, Maddie, will. Calculating the movement. That one can make it, but that one couldn't.
Oh, so my thing does it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So it's a moot point. I pictured what happened in my mind and swung.
Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, so what will happen is he will use his acid spray on you, Amarok, so I need you to make a dex save for me.
Okay. I don't know why it keeps doing twice.
It's all good.
The 13 should have been what I rolled, because I think it's doing when I click it and then when I roll.
No, it
It's
does.
happened to be sometimes where my internet connection isn't good, and the command will go through twice for some reason, so that could be what's going on for you.
Well, and if that's the case, it would have been the first one then, because it would have been the first time you clicked, and then they would have done it again.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll take the
I'll take
first if it ever happens. We'll go with that rule.
So 22.
Yeah, that'll definitely make it. So we'll take half of this, but it is still 7 points acid damage.
Hmm.
This feels like burn. It seems to be burning through your hide armor. And Maddie,
No.
as it is going to roll to hit you. That is a 15 to hit.
No.
All right, with your new armor, you're able to knock aside the blow fairly easily. You're like, hey. This tries
How's
to
it
bite you, and
feel?
you just push it off. Yeah. It tilts its head at you, confused. All right. At the end of that, it is now back to the big boy's turn. Who will burst out of the ground right behind Luna.
No.
That's not good.
No.
No, it is not.
And it will try and make its 3 attacks on her.
No.
As she kind of turns like, oh crap.
What's the deuce?
Okay, first hit is a 23. Second hit, an 11, which for her is a miss.
Yay!
Yay.
And final roll is a 16, which will hit.
Hmm.
Our healer might need healing.
First hit is 12 damage. And second hit is 17 damage.
No.
How is she looking now?
1 hit point.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
No. No.
Should be obvious that she's hurting.
Real quick, Maddie, could you do something for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Squish the bug.
All right. So, now, as she just yells out, Maddie! And you feel a tinge of panic for a second, but like, no, it's okay, it's okay. Cyrus and Marcus back there. It's okay. But you really want to crush some insects right now. And that will be the end of its turn. And yeah, Luna's looking really rough. Cyrus, it's your turn.
Alright. Well, I see that, and I'm just like, alright, get away, as I cast Dissonant Whispers level 2 on it. I'm big guy
Okay.
here.
And it rolls a 1.
Perfect!
Yay.
Cool! Okay.
It just instantly throws up blood.
I have a question. Does the thing that Luna did is it still on it? Where the next
It
damage
actually
takes?
is. I checked it. It is not dispelled until another hit hits. So double whatever damage this is.
Cool.
Holy crap! You get the crit on a saving throw.
17?
34 damage.
Ooh! As like I
You
see
it's
that,
just a-
I see that, and I'm just like, no, down.
It just starts to shake and convulse, and you see blood just start dripping from its eyes and its mouth. And yeah, it takes its reaction to go 10, 15. Get away from as fast as it could. It was like, yeah, get, oh god.
And could I grab Luna and drag her to where I am, or would that take another action?
Yeah, I'd say that'd take a main action.
All right, then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to look at Luna as I pass by, and I was like, don't say I ever did anything. And I step forward.
Yeah, you idiot, you're in this position more than I am.
Yes, but I haven't taken a hit yet.
Maddie, it's time for you to squish some insects.
She will smite.
Okay.
Why? Why?
You still have your bardic
Do
inspiration.
you have inspiration?
Just a D4.
D6.
It's a D6.
6.
D6?
Yeah.
Nice.
Upgrades, people.
Upgrade.
Ooh, 5. So 15?
15.
I've seen that movie so much as a kid. That will hit.
Yay.
Alright, so 4.
And then
That's 3d8 of damage plus your strength, so
So I just need to roll 2 more d8.
Yeah. Was the 4 your first d8? I'll just come through
Yeah.
so far as a 4. Okay. So you only rolled a 1, jeez. Them smites are a game changer.
Do smites add anything? Do I add anything extra to my smites?
Yeah, wait, she only rolled, oh wait, did you not roll, your smite should be 2d8 plus whatever your sword does. So what is your sword, is your sword do 5 damage?
My sword is 1d8 plus 3.
She did 4
Yes.
damage so far, and then it's the 2d8.
Yeah, you have to roll
The
2d8
longsword
now.
itself is 4.
Okay, yeah, so you have to roll 2d8 now, because you didn't roll the smite damage. That's what I'm seeing, anyway.
6 added to it.
6 to
Yeah.
it, nice.
Okay. Nice.
Alright. With just a new, renewed fury inside of you, you just slam your sword into it, send a big burst of radiant energy through it. You're definitely ready to crush some insects. Alright. That will be the end of your turn, Maddie. Or do you got anything you'd like to do as bonus action?
That'll be it for right now.
Okay. That'll be the end of Maddie's turn. Marcus, your turn.
Okay. Well, it worked first time. Let's try it again. Then I'll get right here. And I'll rush over to my backpack and grab something. Hey, fetch! And I throw a crowbar at it and cast catapult.
Fair.
Heal Gordon Freeman.
So it needs to make a dex save.
Alright. It makes it, but it still gets grazed by a crowbar. So go ahead and roll your damage.
It would have been
Alright.
12, so 6.
Okay. Still a solid hit.
And it does damage the object too, so it's like the crowbar like warps and stuff too.
Yeah, I'm going to say the crowbar, it did graze him, but it slams into the rock wall behind it, bending it a bit.
Alright.
I mean,
And
you
then-
can just brag now that you've used it so much and you're so strong, you just bent it.
I mean, from your perspective, it looks like I'm just chucking stuff really hard at it. But I'm then
Play
going
more college
to
ball.
then bonus action. I'm going to use Draco's ability and shoot at it again.
All right.
Oh, 20 to hit, not a natural 20, but a 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And it takes 15 points of force damage, and it's pushed 5 feet back, but it's already against the wall, so.
How do you want to do it?
No! So, I like to, I hit it pretty hard with a book before, so, like, I see, like, the indent in the armor where I hit it, and I fire the 4-shot there, and it kind of just goes in and blows it out.
Okay. Yeah, it does that, and just bleeding from the multiple wounds and from its head, it just hits the ground and falls over, just down.
Alright.
It isn't getting back up.
And then to give some more cover to Luna since I moved to do that, and that was only a little bit of my movement. I'll then move back onto the bridge to block Luna from the other side.
It's like, ah, yeah, that's nice.
And then, yeah, that's my go action, bonus action. So,
All right.
I just
It'll be
see
into
you
your
like
turn.
step in front of me and just like shoot the thing. I was like, I had it, but at least I don't have to do it.
Luna sounds like, no, I had it. But
well, I mean, you're both wrong. I had it and finished it.
no sense of wasting.
You're welcome.
And she holds up her holy symbols like, and lets out a level 2 guiding bolt on an Ank Edge. That'll definitely hit. Dealing 18 points of damage to the Ank Edge in front of or you, Amarok. Complete as you hear this loud growl come out of Luna's mouth, and you see the bug in front of it just head completely explode. It's like, stomped on. That bug is eviscerated. There is only currently one left. And he's like, back to y'all protecting me.
I was like, pat on the head. I was like, that was nice. Did good.
I know. That'll be the end of her turn. Amarok, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna swing around and help attack. Attack and then bonus.
Alright, go ahead.
Slap. You know what? Screw it. Let's add the Cordell's Blessing to that, so 21.
Okay, instant hit.
Okay. So yeah, what was that, 7 damage? What was that? I don't know what I'm rolling.
Let's see.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, that's 7 damage.
Okay.
If you hover your mouse over the 11, it'll show you all the rolls in it.
Okay. That works. So yeah, and then bonus action attack. We hit. Oh.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit as well.
Nice.
Okay then. I'll admit I have no idea how to calculate any of this. It's just all numbers right here.
Let's see, okay.
Let's see.
Oh, from what I can tell, I think it's 4 plus 2 plus 7.
Yeah, it looks like that's what it is.
I think your first dice was a 4, and your second dice was a 2 plus your 7.
If that's the case, that is exactly what you needed, 13.
Nice.
Okay then.
Alright. And this final one, you just charge up to it and just slam both your claws into it, just cutting through the armor. You just kind of pull back the chitin a bit and just completely rip it asunder as the final bug just falls limply on the ground. And as far as y'all can tell, the mine is clear.
Oh,
Starts jumping up and down, see if anything else comes out.
Nothing so far. And
you
with
do that,
I'll
and
say that's...
Cyrus like on the bridge, just like, yeah. Now continue.
Yeah.
Second that last bug is down, Maddie runs over to where Luna is and looks her over to make sure she's okay.
Luna just sits down the bridge like, ow. That sucked.
Yeah, don't do that.
well,
I'll try not to. I can't really determine that freaking thing coming out of the ground.
Well, I have something for that. Hold on a sec. I reach into my pack and I pull out this little. Well, you guys would have no context of that, but outside of character, it looks like these 2 defibrillator pads, and then I shock her with it and I cast Cure Wounds.
Ow! How did I?
Clear.
How did that make me feel better?
She gets 8 points of healing. Oh, there you go. Something I've been toying over with a bit.
I think I like my magic better, but thanks.
The marks of science aren't always as convenient, but it worked.
Right.
He takes out like another notepad and starts writing down in that one. It worked this time.
Just don't throw that one at me.
Stop complaining, he's helping. As she's trying to bandage her up.
Right.
And then-
Right. Sorry. I
Once
should
I
be
do
grateful. Thank you.
No problem. I'll go over here and I'll grab the remnants of my bent crowbar and I'll cast mending to see if I can bend it back into shape. And if that doesn't work, I'll just stow it away and fix it later.
What happens if you throw squirrels?
Oh, I can. I wouldn't know. That would be horrendously messy.
They become flying squirrels
I mean,
for a moment.
I'm just saying, we had that squirrel problem, so what if you just took the squirrels with you and you just threw them?
well, sadly, it takes it's a bit of a strain on my body to throw things that hard.
Oh, okay.
So I wouldn't want to,
Those squirrels.
yeah, not keeping. Also, again, you guys call me psychotic, but throwing squirrels and sticking pigs are your ideas.
DM, I would like to rip the head off of the Umber Hulk here to bring it back to town to show everyone.
We were just talking about being
You said I was psychotic. Have you seen the
You say I'm being psychotic? What?
Yeah, just his back's turned to him and he just hears ripping and cracking sounds.
Oh,
He's like-
well,
Yeah, the psychotic is y'all the ones acting psychotic when I just had genuine question.
but, alright, well, that's a good trophy. Actually, I'll go over and like tap on its chitin. Does it feel tougher than the other chitin I've already collected?
Oh yeah, it's tough.
I'll try and collect it.
As I'm ripping a
Alright.
head off.
Luna kind of looks to you, Maddie's like, yeah, we're not this crazy.
Don't
Yeah.
let anything go to waste. You don't let things go to waste. This could be good armor material.
No.
I'm just sitting there on the bridge, like actually just sitting. It's like, yeah, I'm definitely not the crazy one here.
Yeah, I'll join you.
13 survival. I'm assuming it's survival, so 13 survival.
Okay. I'm going to say with that, let's take a quick break real quick, then we'll get into the after battle looting.
All right,
All right.
Okay.
and we're back, everyone. Thank you all for waiting, and let's get back into the action, shall we?
Yeah, welcome everybody. So, last we left off, everyone had just succeeded a battle, and we're now doing some post-battle roleplay and searching around the place. And first, we started off with Marcus. You did try and start removing the chitin from the Umber Hulk, but unfortunately, an attempt to remove some of the plates, you damaged it pretty bad in this battle. So, trying to remove them without further damaging them, some of the plates split and tore as you pulled them off. You're able to get some chunks of armor, but not any solid big chunks of chitin.
All right. I'll hold on to the bits, but yeah, I don't think I can make armor from it. So yeah, then I'll just, when everyone's ready, starts looking around to see what I can find around this cave, to see if we could find any reason to maybe why they came in here, or.
I'm eventually going to go get ass keg, recover my halberd.
Here. At this point, Luna walks over to here and touches the wall and casts a light on it. And she looks to you, like, here, Amaroxy, stop walking around in the dark. Wait, better idea, actually. She just pokes you on the chest and casts a light on you, like, there you go.
So I have the greatest headlamp ever.
Yeah.
You know, Amarok, I am myself a bit of an inventor, and you see these handy-dandy goggles I have. I could potentially, with time, fabricate a pair for you.
That'd be appreciated.
And I just go up to him as like, I just go up to him as like, or you could just spend a few years in eternal darkness and eventually be able to see all on your own. And I just walk away.
You find me a doctor willing to do that. Pay anything they want.
I've come
Marcus,
to the
that's you.
realization we are all a little crazy.
Boy, I'm all about that body modification. Let me tell you what.
Luna just looks over to you, Maddie. You think? We just fought a bunch of giant insects and fought an insect deity. They're probably sending their minions after us as we speak.
Well, we should look around the place to make sure that, I mean, we didn't hear any more, but just in case. But to give this place a good once over.
Yeah, Marcus, as you're looking around that room, you actually see a good big pile of metal and resources in that room.
What type of metal?
Okay, mostly the gold, silver, and copper kind, and a little bit of platinum.
Well, I found something over here, guys.
Is this another situation where they've looted their kills? Like this belongs to the miners and everything?
Hey.
Did.
And Cyrus, as you get closer, you feel that sickening feeling in your stomach again. And looking at the back of the cave, you actually see a hole in the wall. But it's completely circular.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go up to Marcus. Like, since I went this way here, I'm just gonna go past you and be like, you're more observant. Check out that hole. And I just walk away. It's like, nope.
Well, before I go over there, just because we're down here, just to cover all the bases, I pull out this screwdriver and I click a button on the side and it flashes with this light, and I cast detect magic using it.
That is some conjuration magic right there.
Got some summoning based magic over here, conjuration, which explains a lot. And then there's a hole here, so I'll not go in, but like check around the perimeter. Is it like completely dark on the inside of the hole?
Completely dark, perfectly symmetrical, and completely radiating magic.
Okay. I pull down my goggles. Can I see to the other side of the hole?
You cannot. It seems the origin of darkness is magical.
Can we throw a rock through it?
Well, what I'll do is I'll pull out my rope of climbing, which I can make it go out from me and grab on the stuff. So I'll pull out my rope of climbing and then put a loop in it and then send the loop through the hole.
Okay. You do, and it goes straight through.
Okay. I pull it back.
It comes
Does it
back
work?
perfectly fine.
Okay. So, this is a magical darkness on the other side of that hole. I can't see through it.
Do we
Also-
want to go through it?
Well, I mean, it's conjuration magic, so I don't know about that, but this is potentially a portal. Something these things probably weren't here, and they were summoned here, maybe.
Marcus and Cyrus, make me some arcane checks.
Okay. What do I add?
It's a 24 for me.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah.
And that's a 9 for me.
Right. So Marcus, you also know conjuration. While it is based on summoning as well, the very basis of conjuration really is around portals. Sometimes the conjuration variant's pulling things from other planes and binding them through their will, but so you know, it being conjuration magic doesn't necessarily mean it's always a summoning. It could just be a portal.
Well,
And for the
I don't.
nature of this world, this isn't too uncommon, sadly.
I don't suggest we go through it. We have no clue what could be on the other side, or if we can get. Maybe we won't even be able to get back this way potentially.
Well,
I mean, I did pull. Well, actually, I did pull my rope back, so we should be able to come back this way. But there's no guarantee of knowing what's on the other side, and could be quite hazardous if these things came from there.
oh, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we do know what's on the other side. More of those things.
Do we want to take a breather and send someone through?
I suggest that we take a break, rest up, let the town know, because they definitely should know about this, and have them send some of their people through if they want to send anyone. I say that we've done a pretty good job clearing this place out, but if this portal's still open, there's a good chance that more of those things will just come through.
Yeah, Cyrus, for your background, what you do know, usually in a situation like this, a letter is sent to the Platinum City, and usually a Riftologist is dispatched to close up the portal.
So, definitely one of those things where we should tell the city, like the town, that there is a rip here.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, any possible rips are supposed to be reported to the Platinum City so they can be taken care of before it becomes a bigger issue. As you notice, you're theorizing this could also actually be the source of issues going on and why you actually ran into the lightning elementals on the way here. Could be a growing tear that could get worse if left unchecked.
Right. This is actually most likely destabilizing the area itself and creating more tears.
Well, if that's the case, let's get some people with the skills of closing this thing down here. I say we've done our job for the day. I don't know how to close this thing myself. I've only studied conjuration.
Do I see anything this way?
You look down and looking in that room, it seemed like there was a bit of a it seemed like there was just a really big pile of everything that seemed to be of use. Nothing really of sorts. Looking down this way, you kind of see you kind of see what you would assume are burrows. You find 5 in particular, with one really big one as well.
Actually, I definitely want to make note of that with everyone else. So there are burrows this direction, but are there any in this room?
Well, so we don't. Do we not see any burrows in this room? Just the portal.
No, you do not.
Okay. So they could potentially have came into here and then dug out once they came in.
So they just walked through this doorway and started digging over here.
Well, also, does this part look big enough that they could have just slipped through? Like, did they dig it out? If they did come this way?
If
It
they
definitely
dug
is
why
dug
it
out of it,
perfectly
yeah.
Circular?
Oh. No, he's talking about the walkways, not the portal, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was talking about
So yeah, they actually they dug this out further enough to make their way out. Yeah, they probably came out of the portal, through here, dug out further, and then went further into the tunnels.
strangely organized. But I think
Well,
we've gotten all the information we can.
Question: would I be able to make just based off my background, would I have even heard of any creatures like this at all?
With your background, you definitely have heard of burrowing insects before, yeah.
Okay. Would there be any real note of noting how intelligent they can be? If this seems like something that they would just naturally do?
Okay. You know, in particular, the Ankegs, not really. They are not really intelligent creatures at all. The Umberhulks, there actually is a decent amount of intelligence to them. They can't really communicate intelligently, but they're said to be pretty intelligent for most monsters, especially monstrosity.
Well, I think the Umberhulk was probably the alpha in this situation.
So just kind of using the others as lackeys. And
I don't see why not. If they came through together and this one was bigger, stronger, and more intelligent than the others, it'd be easy for it to boss the other ones around.
yeah.
Well, so in this room, is this just like metal bars, or like does it look like this was something they were mining in this actual mine itself?
Yeah, this looks like this was an actual the room they were mining out, and it just got repurposed to kind of be this room. Kind of became this little treasure room of sorts.
Okay. Marcus will walk over to the portal and like look at it, but what I will do is, like, I don't know if anyone else is going to do this, but so what I will do is I will try to stealthily gather some of the, you said it was gold, platinum.
Mhm.
I'll stealthily try to grab some of it up into my pack.
When you say stealthily, how much are you going to grab?
Just like is it like big pieces? Like it'd be hard to do that?
Well, it's more just how much you plan on getting, because eventually the time it'd take you to get a lot of it, it'd be hard to stealthily do it, I guess.
Not like a whole lot, just like something I can like grab like 2 handfuls, I guess. Not like scooping it up, I guess.
Okay. With 2 handfuls, what you grab is... $5 pieces of copper, 4 pieces of silver, 2 gold, and 1 platinum.
Okay.
Not bad.
Well, I mean,
And also,
I did say...
one thing, as you're raking your hand through, you actually notice you find a decent-sized gem in there.
Oh. What type of gem?
Let me roll for it. I was debating on rolling for it, but then I was like, Kendall ain't here. She ain't gonna ask. They ain't gonna ask what color it is. It is a Star Rose Quartz.
Mm. Well, I mean, I guess this would be that would be 23 for stealth to like grab that. Like, I'll put like once I dig through and I see that, I actually won't collect the other stuff, and I'll just grab that.
Okay, I'll say grab that for your other hand. That's
Okay.
what I was getting at.
Okay. Then if no one noticed me, and because I'll walk out.
Oh, you're trying to do that without your party noticing. I get it.
Yeah, well, I don't know how they're gonna feel about taking any of it, and I'm not trying to take a lot of it. I just wanted to try to grab.
So instead of
Something.
asking, you just
So we should probably give the rest of this back to the town, I guess. We found this material down here. It'll let them get restocked.
Yeah, they've probably been looking for it.
Oh, but also, Cyrus, I mean, it's just completely up to you, lot. If there was a lot, then we didn't really, our payment from the blacksmith was to get the armor. If you a little short on change, potentially grab a little, but most of it should go to the town.
Are you suggesting that we collect a little more profit for our endeavors?
I'm saying a finder's fee, yes. Like 5%, maybe 10% fee. 5%, the town's in struggle. So don't be greedy about it.
I'm assuming I'm not here. Like, I'm in the other room with the kegs, or else I would be hearing this.
This part I'm not trying to hide from you guys. It's up to you guys what you agree, if you agree to that or not.
Well, no.
Well, they already gave us this armor, so I don't want to take more from them than what they
Fair enough.
gave us.
Fair enough.
So
Well, then let's.
There are no arguments if I grab a few pieces then?
That's up to you lot. Well,
I'm not.
shall we go and talk to them? We need to make sure that they get people down here to close that portal.
I'm not hearing a no.
All right. Do you just grab handfuls like he did, or you got something in mind?
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab one handful. Not even two, just one. Just to be casual about it. It's like, I'm just gonna walk up. It's like, okay, no one said no.
All right then.
Eventually, I'm, getting acid.
Okay. Make me 3 survival rolls then.
Oh,
And Cyrus, what you get is 10 copper, 8
Why is
silver, 1 gold, and 1 platinum.
Alright, one
I don't know
moment.
why it's doing advanced.
So, 10 copper?
Shift.
Yeah.
How many silver?
8.
And you can just read off the rest. I have to, I can just type it in now.
1 gold and 1 platinum.
Cool. Thank you.
And
Alright.
did you say it was a Star Rose quartz, or what did you say it was that I found?
Yeah, Star Rose Quartz.
Okay.
It is a translucent rosy stone with a white star-shaped center.
Okay.
It'll be good when you catapult it. I'm not sorry.
I don't know
okay.
why it's doing advanced.
That's a thing you can do where it always rolls with advantage. It's something in your queries.
Well, no, it's part of D&D Beyond here, because I've got the whole, advantage
Oh,
of
yeah.
figuring out if it's recall information about Fae, Fiends, or Undead, Hunter's Bane, and survival just happens to be one of those things. Hey, you have advantage for this if you're doing that. So if you want to do like the first number or whatever, I don't know how else to do it.
First number is the easiest way to do it. And yeah, this is definitely not a fake.
Yeah. But yeah, it's 7, 12, and 9 to collect acid.
With the 12, you're able to finagle 1 vial of acid since you've already done it before, but you're not able to get the other ones there. One of the, you noticed the one that Luna killed. It straight up, its head exploded.
Yeah.
The other one was also damaged pretty badly, but you find 1 acid sac that's still intact pretty well.
Alright.
Well, while we're down here, do we want to check out the other tunnels, or do we want to go ahead and head out?
We might as well sleep.
You want to sleep down here?
Sweet.
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 Okay. Sweet. Okay, how's it? But
Major
okay,
difference.
let's sweep the area, and I'll run this way to investigate, and also just in case there's any other magical things down here, I'll cast detect magic again while I'm investigating.
Alrighty. That'll be investigation checks then.
Okay.
I'll go in there for a second. What's happening?
I said that'll be investigation checks for sleeping in a place.
Oh, okay.
14 for me.
First number.
14.
That's a 6.
Okay, 14. Overall, the place seems pretty unperturbed aside from that. Y'all find some kind of gruesome leftovers of where it looks like they hauled back some wild animals to eat here. You find a little bone pit down in this area where it seems like they're dumping all the refuse at. Other than that, not a lot really happened here. It's kind of hard to tell in some areas where the mine began and some of their tunnels ended. But the place seems overall pretty safe. Other than that, nothing's really happened to y'all in your short time investigating this place. Portal itself seems pretty stable as well. It's not like it's constantly spitting out these things.
Alright. Well, it seems like he's pretty clear. Hey, Amarant, can you do me a favor? You have multiple vials of acid on you. I just need a few drops. I want to test something.
Just gonna hold one out.
I take out the chunks of the Umber Hulk that I had, since I didn't really get any good bits off of it, and I drip a few drops on it to see if it burns it.
The Umber Hulk does burn from the acid.
Okay, then I guess the corner of the chitin that I got from the other one, and I drip a little bit onto the corner of that to see if it happens.
It also burns normally.
Okay, I hand them the rest of the acid back. I just took a few drops. Okay, well, they're hardy, but they can be burned by their own by this acid. So, note taken. Take out a notebook and I write that down next to the armor.
Can burn themselves with acid. Mhm.
Well, I mean, you have to test these things. If something can spit acid from itself, you want to see if it's maybe resistant to it or something.
Yeah, these things unfortunately not. It'll be cool though. Make some acid-resistant armor.
So, if we're done here, let's head back. Tell them that we cleared out the place, as well as let them know about this portal so they can get someone down here to close it as soon as possible.
Yeah, since we're actually leaving, I would like to create my gas right at the entrance of the portal.
Okay.
What I need to roll? Do I need to roll for that?
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Curious.
What the what? D100. Oh, that's just crazy.
I roll them a lot just since since I don't really have the character screen. Y'all aren't able to tell now. But a 77, that's a number. All right.
It is, yes.
Yes,
is my dad's
yes,
No,
that is
the-
a number.
Now, the thing about D100s is we have no clue if that's good or bad.
Yeah.
Since that could either mean you get nothing from your treasure table or you don't teleport into the earth.
Let's not.
But for this, something happened. But as you leave, as the small little trail Corrine goes behind you, Luna kind of looks behind you to go, and it's like, I don't want to know. Just walks out of the cave kind of hurriedly.
Alright, so that's down 1 keg acid.
How many
Alright.
do you have?
I had 2, now I have 1 again.
Oh, okay.
Enough to commit a war crime.
My war crimes are done. I've blocked off a little portal for a while. Eventually made something very angry on the other side.
I mean, especially if that stuff travels to the other side of the portal.
It's insurance. If something comes out right after we leave. But yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my halberd, my skull, or I guess head, make my way to town with everyone else.
All right, you guys make it to make it back to town, and people are looking pretty suspiciously as y'all come. Some of you a bit bloodied, but overall mostly in pretty good shape. You just hear the Mayor Quimbley just kind of pokes his head over the wall. Just, well, how'd it go?
I'm just gonna lift
Well-
up the head.
Good day, hurrah! And the guards are kind of cheering, clapping for him, like, ah, good job.
Hey, Mayor, can you come down here for a sec? We have to tell you something.
Yeah, okay, open the gate. And open the gate for you, and the halfling goes down a few flights of stairs hurriedly to try and meet you.
Okay. Once he's down there, I try to pull him off to the side, and because I don't want to alert everyone about it, just in case. I want to whisper to him, "Hey, so while we were down there, we did manage to clear the ones that were causing trouble out, but unfortunately, we found a portal in your mine."
Huh? Oh, really?
Yes, there's a portal, and from what I can tell, they came through the portal. So you got to get someone down there to close it. Otherwise, more could come through.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'll make sure to get a letter to the university.
But
it's
we-
quite a right mess.
But in front of the portal, there was some of your whatever you guys were mining down there, like the material. There's some of it in front of the portal, so like a good bit of it.
Really?
So you can use that to refund and get the town up and going again.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, it's great. All right. Yeah. If that's the case, then thank you, folk.
But
Yeah.
you
Since we look at that.
you definitely don't want anyone down there working though until you get the portal closed because of it. Yeah. So
Right. Y'all go take a break at the end. I will have the guards take care of the rest. You've earned a break. You've done so good.
very well. Pleasure doing with this business with you, Mayor.
Of course.
I'll walk off and start heading towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I wouldn't happen to
But
see
yeah,
the whole representative of the guard we talked to, would I?
Yeah, he was there as well, and he just kind of looks down to y'all. Like, hey, good job.
I just hand him the head. And, hey, your boy's done good. We appreciate it.
Oh, no, it's all you. Shouldn't you keep this? I mean, shoot, this would be a great mantelpiece. Just gotta...
Well,
He kind of holds it
your
up and it's
town.
still dripping. Get the gore out. How'd you make this thing bleed from the eyes?
that would be one of them.
He looks at the elf and looks down at it. Uh-huh. Alright.
I just turn and smile with a thumbs up.
Oh, never got to do this before, and he just kind of looks at the wall and just, like, tentatively sticks its head on a pike. Ah.
I do have a question. How old does this mayor look?
Quimbley, what could be 40s to 50s for a halfling? About that.
Okay.
Kind of has the look to where he's graying, but he's trying to hide it a bit. Not really in the best shape, but yeah.
Got a pretty pronounced beer gut.
Yeah. Wears a really loose tunic. Try and hide a bit. But alright. You guys make your way back to the inn, and you were greeted with cheers and applause by people just excited that you're the first people they've seen in a while, and also that you're now the local heroes of the town. As you're walking through, you actually see the blacksmith. He's sitting on his front porch, just kind of leaning back in a chair, and he just smiles as he looks at all of you.
Grin and wave back.
I shoot him a thumbs up, like, and because I'm pretty, well, no, I'm not white. I just want to rest, so I head back to the tavern.
Okay. All of you rest up there. And wait, what?
Is there anybody in the tavern? Like, instead of those cheering people, do they follow us around or what?
There's a few people to come in the tavern with you. There's a lot of people that want to hear the stories and know, especially some of the people that follow themselves and some of the kids in town. There's a big procession, and Melvin greets like, hey, yeah, the mayor said things can go back to normal, so figured we'd splurge a bit tonight. And you see he actually has a decent bit of food lined up on the bar.
Good. Any mugs around?
Hey, it's like,
Could be
right this way. And he pulls up a flagon and slides it to you.
Just gonna grab the flagon, lift it above my head. To this town's future prosperity, and to a job well done, and just down it.
A bunch of people grab flagons as well. To the town! The Stonehold! And there's a pretty excited feast that follows it.
Just keep everyone excited and happy about the future here. And I'm just gonna slink off and update my little journal thing about the day, and then go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, and once people seem like they're starting to get a bit more into their cups, I'll slide away, go back to my room, because I want to do one thing before I go to bed. I want to take out the rose quartz, and then I take out my jeweler's tools, and see if I can figure out how much I think it's worth.
Okay, make an intelligence check plus proficiency. Or if you have appraisal, just roll that.
But I mean, what's appraisal? It's not a skill that's showing up.
It's
That's that
homebrew.
homebrew skill I made.
I don't have it. I just have jeweler's tools. So
Well, that you can use for the same purpose, so that works.
okay.
It's just me being overly complicated.
Okay, so
You fit right
it's
in.
a D20 plus my plus my intelligence plus my first. Okay, let me roll that. So the D20.
It should just be +7 for you.
It rolled twice, but it'd be the first number +7.
Nice. All right. So this you estimate to be about 50 gold.
All right. I'll hold on to it for now.
Alrighty then. You have gained that. It will. But so, Maddie, Luna, and Cyrus, what are y'all doing as this party's going on? You guys are all the center of attention.
While the party's going on, I guess I'll just play flute for people.
Okay. Make a. Oh, Maddie, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, while you're thinking of that, Cyrus, make a performance check.
Okay. Yeah. Nope, not that much. 17.
17. So the party was already pretty into it, like just kind of like just from the energy of the place, they were probably going to be vibing with whatever you played, but they were really getting into it as you lay down a pretty solid performance. People are getting pretty deep in their glasses. They're singing along with you. They're excited. You have definitely come to life at a party and given Marcus and Amarok the opportunity they needed to slip away.
I do have a question also above table. Do I still have possession of the notebook?
Last time I checked, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Okay. All right. Maddie and Luna, what is your plans?
Well, since we're only 16, we're mainly just gonna eat and then probably sneak off
Okay.
to our room.
You were getting bombarded from questions by kids and women in the town, very curious about you. Definitely some comments about your age and being adventurous thrown in there. But eventually, when Cyrus starts playing, Luna just nudges you, grabs a plate, and just starts to walk off.
We're not used to this many people.
Luna just kind of shuts the door to her room, just sits her plate on the bed and starts chowing down. Yeah, we'll have to get used to this, I guess. Especially with that loud bunch we got.
Yeah. They're pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I like them. They're definitely nice to have around.
Also, since it is going to be a while until Luna does join us again, I'm probably just going to go ahead and read the letter.
Okay. Let me actually dig for that for a bit. Make sure it didn't get lost in my notes. Okay. You see, it is a letter from Graham. And it says, "Hey girls, just wanted to see if you were okay. Hope you guys find what you're looking for. Stay safe. not to alarm you if you come home, but I went back to my family's home. Need a change of scenery. Also, things are apparently getting dangerous out there. My grandson checked in on me, so I figured I'd just take the opportunity to go visit him in person. Stay safe. Message me if you need anything. I'll be in my people's capital if you need me. Signed, Graham.
Okay. We'll need to go see her at some point.
It's like, oh, she actually went to the Salty Dog. I didn't know she was actually from there.
She's always surprising us with something.
Yeah, true. Still, I don't really remember her mentioning family aside from us, do you?
No, not really.
So I guess we technically have a cousin.
Technically.
Yeah, might as well be. Well, you want to write her back, just let her know we're okay. Next time we get to a Messengers Guild. It's not going to feel the same going back to... She gets kind of quiet for a second, just stops eating, like, yeah, empty.
Yeah.
Nah, let's not think about it. It was a rough enough day for me as it was.
At least we got each other.
Yeah, we always will. And, the rest of them, at the least, they should help us accomplish what we were planning to do.
Yeah, but we just gotta tell them.
They haven't told us much either, so I haven't felt the need to spill my gut yet. College boy's the only one that's talked a lot about himself.
Well, Amarok also revealed something big.
Right, but you really don't know anything about his past, or even how he got to be a higher up in the Alchemist Guild. Seems kind of strange for someone who just, not to put him down, but someone who seems pretty new to adventuring.
Maybe we should all sit around and have a story time.
Think that'll go over well?
No.
I expected as much, at least you're being honest. Yeah, I
It
don't
was
expect
just
to
a
go well.
suggestion. But I
Yeah.
do think that if we're gonna spill our guts, they need to spill theirs too.
Right.
Only because if we're going to be open, well, I'd rather have them trust us as well to be open.
That's how I feel about it, at least. And I definitely don't want to do anything to jeopardize our position with them. I don't want to go back to being alone.
I don't either. But we're never
Yeah.
alone.
No,
We've
we're
got
not.
the squirrels.
Oh, shut up.
Okay.
I don't want to think about them. They're nicer than a crow, at least.
This is true. That and the wolves. Oh, mean buttholes.
I'll take them over to Crow any day.
Oh no, the wolves stole my meat. I'm not happy with them.
Why didn't you carry a plate if you were that hungry?
I do have a plate. I'm a growing girl. I need seconds.
You're already way bigger than me, so you're getting a little ridiculous.
Well, maybe if you exercised more.
Get enough exercise and running for my life with these things.
That is cardio. You need to lift weights.
I'll stick to the books.
I can't protect you forever.
I ain't letting you go anywhere.
What?
Yeah, I can. I ain't letting you go anywhere.
No, you almost went somewhere today, and if you scare me like that again, I'll kill you myself.
Jeez, and I thought I was being harsh for telling you to shut up.
You're always harsh.
It's only because I love you.
I don't know.
At that point, she finishes her plate and sets it to the side like, let's crash. I'm getting exhausted.
Alright, you go to sleep. I'm gonna go grab seconds.
Have fun.
Night, and she salutes as she skips off to go grab another plateful.
She just rolls over.
What she doesn't know is I'm probably gonna get third.
Right. And with that, everyone has a jolly old time and gets himself eventually back to a resting spot. Oh, it goes pretty late in the night for this sleepy little town.
I do have one request on like how I'm going to finish my performance though.
Oh, go ahead.
So there's like a staircase like heading up to the rooms, right?
Yeah.
So as like the party's dying down, I'm just gonna be like, thank you all so much, and I bid you all adieu. As I misty step, use my bonus action to misty step towards the stairs and stealth my way to my room.
I was like, oh! He's like, oh, there he is! And they all look and like, oh! Elf magic!
From the opera.
Alright. And you teleport away. All of you wake up the next morning in various states of fatigue or hungover, depending on how much you drank.
So me and Luna wake up fine.
Yeah. Y'all wake up perfectly fine in the morning.
It's fine
You
as
two are actually-
waking up hard.
You two actually waking up first. You get down to the to Melvin and say, "Oh, hey, Mare actually left a package for you guys."
It's a
And
bomb.
to the twins, he slides across a small little box, and open it. You see a decent amount of gold in it.
Oh.
Said, yeah, yeah, the mayor said it's payment for what happened. He took it out of the mine.
Oh, that was nice of them, as she slides a look over.
To the thieves.
Yep.
I mean, I mean,
I'm going to
unless
say at that point, Marcus comes downstairs and sees Maddie holding a box of gold, just staring at you.
I mean, I got a 23 on my stealth, so I don't even know if she knew I took anything.
It's
She
just
just
like,
knows
No,
you
she
suggested.
knows.
She looks past you to Cyrus.
Like I turn the corner, see her walk backwards up the stairs.
How much gold was it?
In the box, there is 500 gold.
Well, that was very
See
nice
what
of
happens.
them.
That was very nice of them. And she's still glaring down. Thank you.
So that'd be 100 gold for each of you. And he's like, no trouble. I'm just,
Don't mind
I'm just a mediator. You got my, you got the vine cleared out, and now I can actually get back to making wine. Though, going to have to wait a few days for all the insect blood to drain out of the pool. It happens.
Well, at least everything here can get started back up again.
Yep, that is my happiness. Since aside from the merchant, we haven't had any guests since that one guy a few days ago.
So, one guy a few days ago.
Yeah, right before the insect showed up, some guy showed up at the edge of town and questioned where he was. It was the weirdest thing. Then stayed a night here and moved on.
What did he
Question.
look like?
Can you tell? Yeah, that's what I was going to ask as well.
Very peculiar fella. Y'all may not believe me, but he had this bright red hair, like his flick. It seemed like his hair was on fire. Actually, he was dressed decently enough. He had a bright red leather jacket on, and some pretty nice pants as well. They look kind of silk actually. All red as well. He really liked the color red. Even his shirt was red. And it was quite. He stuck out like a sore thumb. He was interesting.
Yeah, well,
any bells, any
That doesn't sound like anyone y'all have ever heard of. The only other thing I can think of, he read a lot. That was one thing he did. And, paid in platinum too. He was quite a customer.
jeez, platinum? Just walked around paying in platinum?
Yeah, I had to. It took me. I had to go in the back to make change.
technically we've done that too a few times.
And when did he leave?
Yep. Day after he got here, he just asked a little bit about the surrounding areas. Claimed he was lost, and that's about all I heard of from him. Is he someone you know?
You know, thought he might be, but I don't think I've met anyone like that. Someone like that would stand out.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. There was one other thing. Only thing that wasn't read about him. He had a gold chain necklace, and it had a gold symbol on it. So, it was just like
That's
this
a lot of
golden flame symbol.
Oh, it was a golden flame on a golden necklace.
It was he whispers to you, quite gaudy.
I'm sorry, you asked your question.
I was just wondering if it was like a religious thing, but I can't. Does that does that sound like some like based off of that? Does it sound like something that would stand out to me?
Well, you know of there's two deities that have fire as their religion. One being as a big symbol in it, but for the one your father worships, his symbol itself is a forge, not a forge fire, not a base fire itself. And let me look up his name to make sure I don't pronounce it wrong, because its name is nearly Amarok. Which I came up with his name way before your character did, so you can't call that on me.
Hey, you don't know how long I had this character. Or this name.
I'm sure you had 20 characters around that time.
Yeah. Hey, I keep the limit at 3, thank you very much.
Okay, his name is Rackford. But his symbol is actually a spear that's completely on fire.
No, so it doesn't line up with that one then. All right. So this person was wearing all red, had hair that was practically on fire, and was wearing a gaudy neck piece. Well, I mean, the person definitely does stand out. All right.
One question: where did he go? What direction did he leave?
Oh. I think he went west because there isn't really a he asked about north. I told him there wasn't really a formal highway north, and I think he headed west toward Lucaville, then went north from there.
So he's heading north. Interesting.
Alright. Well, glad that we could help out with what was going on in town. I don't know about now that the town's gonna just start back up. Are we gonna stay here longer, or are we pushing past? I mean, initially the only reason we came here was to suit our friend here up.
Well, we also heard the rumor about the missing shipment.
That too. We could look into that.
Which we did kind of deal with that a little bit.
Yeah,
we about that. He's staying here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Melvin's like he literally one room down from Cyrus.
Oh yeah. So we can definitely talk to that person. We do know why the shipment went missing now, and we could alert that person that they can travel again on the roads.
I already told him. He one of his crew members that is still able to move is going to head out with a hired hand today. They got it's going to send a horse for him eventually to take him back as well. Still a little too injured to travel.
All right. Well, that's 2 jobs done in one sitting. There we go. I just decide what we need to do. And I'll actually try to pull the group to the side a bit once we're done talking. We could also look into information on what we were actually initially doing. Like, we're in a big town now. They could have some libraries. Some people would have more information. We could look into why we're here and stay longer. Now that the threat's done, the town will slowly build back up, and we could see if we can gather information while we're here, or we could push past.
I am wondering, what is north of here? Like,
I pull out the map.
North of here was another one of your potential destinations, which was I just don't know. Which was the frontier town
Big Frontier?
Big Frontier, which Lila was from.
And how far away from it is it from this town?
That place is on horse and buggy. It is 5 days away.
Alright, so not as long as a track to this town, but we still need to restock, buy more animal feed, just in case, and yeah, so we'll do a restock, and then if we don't want to do more in this town, we head out. Also, I mean, that portal was perfectly round. I'm just saying it's a bit weird that someone showed up a few days before everything went down, and then suddenly bugs are crawling out. That circle was a perfect entrance into this here. No telling where it was actually from. It could have been set up by someone potentially.
I'm glad you're on the same page here.
It was too clean for something that just naturally happened, in my opinion.
Not to mention, you mentioned a necklace of fire. Is that anything? Does that resemble anything that you can think of?
I mean, it's not the symbol of any of the gods that have a symbol of fire on the necklace. It's just pure fire, on a golden necklace.
So, most likely from another plane. Okay.
Could be. But it's just it's a coincidence. It's too big of a coincidence to really think that, oh, this person showed up, was here for a day, didn't know where they were, and then, I mean, if they randomly showed up in a town, didn't know where they were, and then stayed here for a day, and then just left, and then suddenly these things showed up.
Girls, does the symbol that they're describing ring any bells to y'all? Y'all recognize the Swarm Lord or whatever it was? Y'all recognize this? Is anything nefarious?
DM?
It doesn't really ring any bells when it comes to any religious symbols y'all would recognize either.
She looks up and goes, yeah, I got nothing.
Well,
Alright, it's worth a shot.
well, we have a potential, if this is actually involved, we have something that we can potentially look. And this person was heading north. If they were heading north, they were heading in the direction that we were going to go anyway. So we can look into it further that way. And if this does line up, potentially there will be another problem in that town.
And also above table, how many keys were there again? Were there, like, the stones? Was it 3 or 4?
I know. I think there are 4, but we have 2 of them.
Oh, we have 2 of them? Okay, because, what was
We
it?
have to?
They only got one of them.
Yeah, we have a red one.
Yeah, we have the red key. There are 4. We have the red key. We were going to go check the other locations for if we could find the other keys.
We have an idea that one of them's up a mountain somewhere with, what was it, giants or something? Frost giants?
And one, yeah, and one of
That was
them's
the last
potentially,
one David was looking for.
yeah. So we, the general ridge from that location is how far from this location? Like, it's an open area, so it's not a exact pinpoint, but like up north. So it was up north, so we were already heading in that direction.
So it was, one was hidden, one could not reach or failed to get. One he doesn't know where it is, and the other one was
The one that we have.
no, we found the one hidden.
Oh yeah. So we found the one hidden. We know maybe where one is, but he didn't actually get to retrieve it. And so
I feel like this is something that my character would know, but I just did not take notes on that one. Because I made it clear that I was trying to memorize that pattern, but it's been so long.
Yeah, it's all good.
Uh, do you actually have it on hand, or do you actually have that?
Me? Let's scroll back my notes a bit. What are you asking for?
The thing he would always ramble on about, the one's hidden, one he failed to get, one he doesn't know where it is. But I can't remember what the fourth one was.
I'm pretty sure the fourth
Yeah.
one's just a.
Yeah, I was spacing on the fourth one too. I knew there was 4, and I remember what you were talking about. I can't remember what the fourth one was.
I know the last one he failed.
Yeah, get back to me on that one later. I'm currently trying to find out my notes. But so what is the general party consensus? Would y'all like to have a downtime session next time of preparing for the next big task ahead of you, or what?
A study thing.
Yes, I say that we should gather information if we can while we're in this town, but definitely restock and get ready to travel out from this town.
Mm-hmm. Also, let's get some rope.
Yeah, we could use. Well, I'm also getting low on rope myself, so yes, we could get some more rope.
I might suggest something stupid.
All right, but with that being said,
the option.
that being said, you guys are have done well this session, and I'll say this will be a good wrapping up point as y'all are getting ready to prepare for the journey ahead.
Awesome. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye.
All right, bud.